What's good, everybody? Timeless Traveler here, and welcome back to my Let's Play. Now, last episode, we got to work on the wheat fields, and we have my beautiful, beautiful face all the way over there. It's looking good. We've got the wheat fields that go for blocks, hundreds and hundreds, maybe not hundreds of blocks, but we've got a good start on the wheat fields. As you can see, nothing but pure gold. This is quite the sight to see, everybody. I'm just loving this field. We might do something different with the wall here. We might add a little bit more texture as time goes on, you know, throw in a little bit of variation, some gravel, some andesite, or you know, some things like that. Maybe nothing new for our heads. No new skulls. Haven't done any head gathering as of recently, but like I said last episode, while this is cleaner, we need something else going on here. I don't know what we're gonna put in just yet. Still thinking of it. Oh, this poor guy. This poor unfortunate soul. He's stuck. We're just gonna leave him there. That's fine. He made his choice. He shouldn't have fallen in. But we've got a lot to do. So I think by the time this episode comes out, there will be a tutorial video on sand duplication, gravity block duplication in general. We are going to be duplicating lots and lots and lots of sand. Now, the reason being, of course, is because I have lots and lots and lots of gunpowder. And what do you do when you have lots of gunpowder and lots of sand? You build you build or craft. What's that doing here? You craft a bunch of boom booms. I'm talking the good old red boom boom bricks. The TNT. We need lots of TNT because we're going to be doing a bit of mining. We're going to be doing some very specific mining. We are going to be doing netherite mining. So let's
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Okay, I didn't plan that one, but what we're gonna do, we're just gonna come down here because there's really no way down. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna go get our stuff real quick. That was embarrassing. Okay, as I was saying, we are doing a specific type of mining. We are netherite mining. That's right, and we're gonna be needing a lot of boom booms. So we are going to be putting together a sand duper over in the end. But first, let's go ahead and grab some resources. Now, I hope that I have everything because I haven't done anything in the nether. Like, I know I went in there briefly for a few bits here and there, and we were, you know, transporting the villagers, but I really have done nothing in the nether. And I say this to emphasize the fact that I am traveling in the overworld only. While yes, I'm flying and I have all the rockets I could possibly hope for, 2,000 blocks, 4,000 blocks is still 4,000 blocks. You know, if I forget something, I got to go all the way back. So with any luck, oh, we got a village right here. With any luck, I have everything I need. I've got it all right here in my shulker box as well as my ender chest. So we're almost there. I will see you all in the end. And here we are, deep in the heart of the end mainland, really. We are, I think I have to set up a workstation. We're just gonna get some stuff, and we'll just put it right here. I'm gonna expand the work area a little bit. So we're not just building one sand duper, everybody. So here's the thing. With the tutorial, you can go ahead and take a look up there. If you want to figure out how this works and, you know, all the logistics of it and stuff. But essentially, the way this is gonna go down is we have one gravity block duper right there. And then on the other side of this portal is going to be where those blocks end up, right? But where those blocks end up, directly above it is another end gateway. So if I'm over here and we have a camera count over on the other side of that one, Well, what if we had two farms running at the same time? We could double our production rates, everybody. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today is we're going to have two farms set up. Because we already have a tutorial out for this, I'm really not going to, it's a small build. There's no need to do a time lapse or anything like that. We're just going to build it and then you'll see how it works. And would you look at that? We have ourselves a sand duper. Again, like I said, this is a very, very basic design. We've got the redstone clock. We've got our pistons, sticky pistons pulling up the gravity block on a 3-tick delay each time. So they all kind of enter the gateway at separate timing to maximize our rates. Sticky piston's going to pull up the gravity block. Gravity's going to kick in. It's going to fall down. As it's falling down, it is considered an entity. So because of that, the water is able to push it and it goes into the gateway while it's in entity form, duplicating itself over at the other end. And then this sand block reverts back to a solid form, allowing the sticky piston to pull it back up and repeat the process. It's incredible. We're looking at about almost a full double chest of gravity blocks. That's 2 shulker boxes. It's about like what 3,128 blocks per hour, right? Not too bad. And then we're gonna have the second one put in, so that way we'll be actually doubling that. We'll have about 6,256 going per hour, which is gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be very, very good for long-term projects, for booms and a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna go flip around to the other side where this sand ends up. Now, the secret, of course, to double these rates is, like I said, we need a second account, and well, this is our duplicate camera. He's just chilling. He's gonna keep an eye on the system here while we go take a look on the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on real quick. And here we are. I was just here just a moment ago. I forgot I had to go back to actually get my camera account ready. But a bit of a mess here. It's okay. We're going to clean this up. And we need to get ourselves situated. Let's get right up there. Did I get? Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. So I got so excited. I completely forgot that we have all of the sand being duplicated. I just turned it off with the camera. But what we want to do is we want to get rid of all these nasty bits of purple juice and chorus fruit and all that stuff. We don't need any of that. It's all junk. We need to clear this area out, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the farm back on. There we go. Now I have a better idea of where these are spawning, which will show me just exactly where I need to build the collection system. Okay, and for those that haven't seen the tutorial, I know it looks a little bit confusing, but we have our spot marked out, and I'm just adding the hopper line and getting this space kind of cleared out for a 1-wide tileable shulker box loader. A while ago, long time ago, a few months back, I spent like a good 3 days in the end. So I have so many shulker shells. I should be good by the time we finally can, you know, farm shulkers on the Bedrock edition. We have an add-on that lets us do it, but there are other things that aren't factored in that prevent us from farming them the way Java does. So anyway, I should have enough shells to last me a while. So we're going to go in and get this shulker loader figured out. And now for the moment of truth, we have the shulker loader. We got about there's a bunch in the hopper and then in the dispenser as well. We have I think 16 shulker boxes, which, so you know, it'll last for about 8 hours and I'll have to refill. So I can let it run for a day and I'll have 16 shulkers of sand. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll have the other one up and running too. In one day, we'll try to get at least 20 shulker boxes of sand. I think that's a realistic goal. I'll just have to fill up. We have plenty of shells. I'll be able to fill all that up and we will be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the farm. And we can see here that it's already spitting out. All we have to do is break this. I forgot. I got to go grab another hopper. Okay, we got some spillage. That's fine. We're just going to bring this up on the sides. So far, so good. Okay, I think I've got it figured out. It works best with this right here and a little gap right there. It seems to be breaking in. Good. I can't tell if the shulker is loading up. Looks like it is. Good. We see items are pouring in. That's good. Good, good, good. Okay, I think we got it, everybody. We finally have a sand duper for the bedrock. And, well, I'm going to just kind of let this stay here. We're going to work on the other farm and we can double our rates of production. Whew, okay, now we have the second one built. We're going to go ahead and turn this one on. And so far, oh, wow, okay. Okay, much better. I'm sorry about that, everyone. So far, so good. This is running at a decent speed in conjunction with the other one. I think our rates are going to be pretty good. Let's go and build the shulker loader on the other side. Well, team, we got the second item sorter in, and I have devised a little way to get in and out. You guessed it, scaffolding down into the storage. Very simple stuff, and we'll probably expand this storage out once I use this for more than just sand. And look at that, we already have our first shulker box out as I was tidying things up and making things look a little bit cleaner. Now we still have to put shulker boxes in. I got it in the other duper. We need to put all of them in here as well. And we even have ourselves a little defender here protecting this product. Look at this guy. Remember I told you in the last episode, we're able to collect mob heads. And well, I had to remove an Enderman from the area, and he did the honors of providing me with his head. So now we have a decorative Enderman head that we can place on top of these. Isn't it great? But as you can see, now both of the shulker loaders are completely filled with empty shulker boxes. There's 54 in the double chest. There is another 5 inside the hoppers. And then there is another 9 inside the dispenser. That equals 68 shulker boxes, everyone. Now, I'm not going to bother with the math, but just imagine 68 shulker boxes of sand. Long term, not a lot, but right now, that is a lot. Just think of all the TNT that we could harvest from all of this sand, everybody. This glitch, enjoy it while it lasts. I am definitely going to take full advantage of this. So we're going to let this run. It's currently nighttime for me, so I'm pretty much going to let this run for a few more hours before I go to sleep. And then I'm probably going to just let it run while I'm away at work. So hours and hours for me, just a few seconds for you. I will see you all when I get back, and we will see how many shulker boxes full of sand we will have ready for ancient debris mining. And fast forward a few hours later, I am back from work, and well, everything in here, it has worked amazingly. So whatever you see here, just double this because we have 2 farms running. Remember, because I have 2 accounts going. So double this, and this is how many shulker boxes of pure sand that we have, everybody. Just from 6 pieces of sand in the farm, we have, I don't know the numbers. I might put it on screen when I edit. I may not, but we have a lot. So now it's time to produce some TNT. So I was really nervous and thought that I was going to blow through my gunpowder reserves. But first off, let's look at the sand. So I have used from here to here all the way across. Only, what, like 8, 9 shulker boxes. And as for the double chests, this was almost full. And then we stopped right here. So not even 5 double chests of TNT or of gunpowder. And I already have 2 shulker boxes completely full of TNT. I really don't know if I'll ever need this much. We'll probably do some sort of like, maybe some sort of world eater project kind of thing somewhere way down the line. Suffice it to say, I think as long as we keep this bad boy running and maybe upgrade to the Creeper Crucible one of these days, I think we're well on our way to accomplishing very grandiose projects. But in the meantime, for what we want to do today, this is definitely more than enough. I don't even need a shulker box full with what we're going to do today, but now I have extra. So let's get on to the next step. You know, I must say, I really do like this little entrance into the nether pond. It's a good for just a small little base setup, but we're definitely going to want to expand at some point. But anyway, enough stalling. Let's go ahead and start this mining session. Okay, now we also have ourselves our golden apples or our golden mangoes, which are going to help give us, let's turn that down. It's a bit loud. That's going to give us our little brief moments of regen should we need it. We need to clear out this area a bit because we want to set up camp. Oh, look at this, everyone. As soon as we get down here, look at this. Oh, it's another one. How many do you think are here? Do you think we got 3? I don't even need to use TNT. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh my God, everyone, I got chills. I really do. A whole tingling feeling went down my body. Okay. You think we'll get another one? No? Just 3? Hey, that's good. I didn't have to do anything other than just set up operations, set up our camp. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these real quick. You know, a future project, I would really like to make a bunch of trees using ancient debris, because doesn't it, if you think about it, look at this. Okay, so from a distance, I feel like those would make decent tree trunks. You know, palm trees, you know how they kind of have the bark kind of peels off to the sides if they're not well maintained. It kind of has that going for it, no? Anyway, I think one of these days when we're true ballers and I have like a shulker box full of ancient debris that I don't need, that's when we're going to make like a custom biome and just decorate a whole area with ancient debris as trees. Okay, team, we have, let's just go ahead. We'll just try a full strip of TNT and let's get everything all nice and ready. I don't think we're going to need the bow. We can go ahead and make some space for all of that. And I think we should be good here. We're just going to dig this way. So for TNT, for netherite mining, for anyone that doesn't know, there are many ways to do this. Most of them are wrong. Some people want to just mine like I am, and you know what? That's okay if you don't have the technology, but you're going to definitely want to upgrade. Right now, we're simply creating a passageway. We're going to fill it all up with TNT, and then we're going to run for our lives. Now, with the fire resistance potions, that's going to keep us safe from the lava that we are sure to run into. We're going to have lava coming from above, out from the sides, from in front of us, and it's just to make sure that we're safe. Now, netherite, ancient debris doesn't burn up because it's fire resistance, which is great, so we don't have to worry about that. Another more inferior way to mine for ancient debris is using beds. I know some people say that it's a cheaper option, harvesting the wool. Honestly, I don't want to spend my time harvesting wool, even with a wool farm. I don't want to have to keep making all those beds because you got to use just one bed. Beds aren't stackable, okay? If beds were stackable, I might consider it at an equal level of mining for ancient debris as TNT is. But until beds become stackable, I just please don't use beds. Just get a creeper farm, get a sand duper, or just mine sand and just make yourself some TNT, please. Please don't use beds. Please don't mine for all of your ancient debris. Just build a big tunnel and just fill it up with boom booms. And here we are about 400 blocks out. I got another one. Let's see if there are some more nearby. Sure enough. So whenever you come across one, you're going to want to go up at about an angle in a few different directions and see. Oh, there we go. See, I told you, everyone, there's a secret to this. When you find one, you have to dig all around the surrounding area. Now, you can space this out like 2 blocks in between each TNT if you want to try to save on resources. Now, the thing about that is I think from what I've experienced, if you space it more than 2 apart, it is more likely that it won't set off the next bit of TNT. So keeping it every other space it is much more likely to make sure that the entire chain of TNT detonates. Otherwise, you have to keep relighting your TNT line over and over, and it just becomes an annoying process. How much netherite ancient debris do you think we're going to get out of this? We already have 6. That is 1.5 ingots. We need more. We need at least 36 ancient debris. I want to try to go for maybe a stack if possible. We're down here. We've got the booms. We've got the potions. So I say let's just do it. Now, if you didn't know, you can also set off the TNT with a sword. It needs to have fire aspect on it. I'm just trying to find a safe space real quick before it goes off. Okay, so we're gonna light it. 3, 2, 1, and let's go over here real quick. And look at that. See, so if it was spaced 2 blocks apart, it actually wouldn't have detonated. So it's a good thing. I'd say it's just better to just stick with spacing it every other. So we're gonna go ahead and fly through here. Let's go ahead and potion up real quick. And we got that lovely, lovely line of TNT going all the way across. We've already passed some ancient debris. I know, don't spam me in the comments. We're just gonna let this continue because we want the TNT to continue exploding. We need to stay within the loading zone or whatever it's called. And we got some more ancient debris. You know what? I think I actually should have gone a little bit higher. We're getting a lot of bedrock, but that's okay. I'm still getting some ancient debris here and there. That's good. We're at a good rate. And it stopped. See, yep. This is why we don't want to space it too far apart. Because this exact thing would have happened a lot more. Okay. Well, team, we've made it through, and well, we have unearthed a lot of ancient debris. Now, while you're when you're down here, make sure you got your potion of fire resistance, and with all of these bits of netherrack that we've accumulated, this is the perfect time to go ahead and just get rid something. Did I just get hit? I just took damage. I don't see anything. Oh, must have been the wind. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead. We got ourselves another piece. What's that put us at? We are at 7. I predict by the end of this line, we would have found, oh, let's say 30 pieces. Place your bets down below, everybody. Let's see what happens by the time I get back to the beginning. Well, we only went slightly under the expected mark. I got about 21, which isn't bad. That's about 5.25 ingots. We are going to go again. We're actually gonna go. We're gonna dig up a bit, and we're actually gonna start at a better Y level. That way we can kind of get some more stuff that's up above and avoid getting all of this bedrock exposed. Well, team, finally did it. After about another hour, 2 hours, I exceeded my goal of netherite or of ancient debris. I mean, we have so much, in fact, that I'm either going to do that tree idea that I mentioned with the ancient debris, or we're going to update the mine house. That's for sure. I want to add to the pile of loot that we have just piled up here and there. Let's take a look for anyone that hasn't seen the mine house. This was my non-starter base from episodes ago. But anyway, the idea is some of the resources that we've gathered from the mines just kind of gather around here. But before I place them down, you probably are like, okay, well, show us how much ancient debris you actually have. Well, okay, take a look at this. We gathered 80. Is that 80? Yes, we gathered 80 ancient debris, everybody. That is 20 netherite ingots. If I smelt it all down into ancient debris, mix it with some gold here and there. We're not going to do that, though. We're not going to do that. We are going to... I gotta find an ideal spot for the ancient debris. Right here. I think that sparks a little joy. I think that's okay. We don't want to oversaturate this with it, I think, but I think just one right there. And I'm thinking, that iron block, we'll leave the iron block there. We're gonna fill. Okay, there's a little bit of a brick right there, or a boulder there. We'll put one right here, and then that's hidden lighting. You didn't see that, everyone. And then we'll put one right here. Yeah. This should be good. Just a little bit of ancient debris, just kind of add to our collection, and we'll do some other stuff with this ancient debris as time goes on. What I really want to do is I want to have a bunch of ancient debris, but that was literally the only time I'm going to manually mine for that stuff and use TNT. I'm going to create one of those tunnel bores. I think Silent Whisperer has done a video on it. So I'm going to put together one of those, and then we will do some intense, and I mean intense, ancient debris mining session, because I'm going to have a really massive tunnel bore in the nether in future episodes, and we'll take care of all of our ancient debris needs then. And we finally have ourselves the netherite ingots. We are now entering the netherite age, everybody. And one for the sword, one for the helmet, one for the pants, one for the boots, one for the shirt that I never use because I have wings, but we're going to do it anyway. One for the pickaxe, one for the axe, and two for the hose. Right here on the top of the house. Here we go. We're going to finally put on a full set of netherite armor. Are you ready, everyone? Here we go. It's a very good feeling. I'm not going to wear the chest plate because, you know, I have to fly and they're not going to, we don't have them combined, unfortunately, but you got to admit, this looks pretty cool. I mean, just imagine this. Remember what I said about over at this bridge here? About you know, once we have enough ancient debris, I am stuck. But remember what I said about the once I have enough ancient debris, what I want to do is I'm going to turn all of these armor stands into netherite armor. All the iron is going to be gone, and they're going to be fully kitted out in netherite gear. But that's going to be for a much later project. We have to create an industrial tunnel bore for ancient debris mining, which means we got to build a slime farm. I think we're good on honey blocks for now. I don't think we're going to need a lot, but this tunnel bore that I've got in mind, it's going to be pretty beefy. So we're also going to need lots and lots of TNT, and luckily with this gravity block duper, we have, I think, more than enough sand, and of course we have that constant supply of gunpowder up above to keep us going. But that's going to be all the time that we have for today, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I am Timeless Traveler, and this was my Let's Play. Got a lot done so far. We've got amazing progress on this world. Let me know what you think of what we've done so far. I'm probably going to do a bit of a world tour, I think, maybe on my 20th episode, something like that. Just we'll do some before and after shots of what the land looked like before I you know, started building my roots down and getting everything sorted out, and we'll see how far we've come since then. Also, keep an eye out for the tutorial, the updated tutorial for this creeper farm. For in honor of the 500 subscriber special that all of you have done amazingly to help me get to this point, I decided to make an updated version of the Sim 4 creeper farm, and I believe that is going to be out before I release this episode. Either way, you'll see it soon. So be on the lookout for that. You can build this farm, and I have it updated with all of the 1.17 blocks. But other than that, you all do what you do amazingly. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all my future videos. Until next time, thank you all so much for watching. You all take care, have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next episode.